Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Detox Divas. Absolutely so honored to have all of you with us each and every week. It's been fun going over the ingredients, the benefits of our brand new product, cocoBLUE. So get yourself comfortable, grab something to drink if you don't have that. I've got my Vitality with some cocoBLUE in it right here, because we're going to be starting something super special tonight. And this is kind of our first call on the road that's going to lead us all the way to our liver cleanse at the end of July. So all of the next few calls and blocks will be education on the liver cleanse, how cocoBLUE is going to benefit that. I'll even do a live demonstration one night on how to do the liver cleanse and how to get everything prepared. So tonight's call is, before you pull anything out, you have to put this in, and it's all about cocoBLUE and the science of real detoxification. So we are huge about detoxing around here, and I love a good detox. Let me know if you have ever done our liver cleanse or any of our detox protocols before in the chat. I would love to see that. So a little bit about me for anyone here for the first time. I'm Coach Tina, and I want you to know where all of this comes from. So my journey began probably 15 years ago in the whole food nutrition, self-healing, herbal remedies, and things like that when my mom was diagnosed with cancer. And that moment changed everything. My mama was my best friend, and I spent 7 amazing weeks in 2017 walking her to heaven. So, but after years of studying and supporting thousands of people and seeing what actually works, I knew that there had to be a better way. Sadly, I didn't learn enough in time for my mama, but that is why we have this community. So I get to share my passion with you. I'm so grateful that you show up each week. And we bring real solutions that are simple, effective, and rooted in intelligence of nature, because God gives us everything we need to heal our bodies. Real food, real results, real difference. And that's who we are at Zilara. So speaking of, I have to introduce you to these two absolutely amazing women, because without these two, these products would not exist. And it matters to me who you trust to, right? So you trust somebody on this call to share quality products with you. And I'm the same way. Like, my reputation and what people put in their bodies is very important. And I have full trust in both of these women right here. Our formulations come from Alexandra Brighton. You'll see her on the left. She is a master formulator with more than 30 years of experience. She builds with the body instead of forcing it. Okay, that's very key for your body to be able to do what it needs to do to repair itself. And our company, Zilara, is led by this amazing heart-centered visionary, Paula Scarcella, who only wants to make an impact in your life, whether it's financial or if it's products and better health path for you. And she leads from one simple drive, helping people build healthier lives and bigger futures. And this is a new chapter built on decades of experience, trusted relationships, and a real commitment to helping people thrive. So you're in good hands here. I want you to know that. Always good hands with these two women. So before we go any further, quick and important note to keep the house safe, the home safe. Everything I share tonight is for education only. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, and nothing here is meant to diagnose, treat, prevent, or cure any diseases. What I teach tonight is not medical advice, does not replace the relationship you have with your own healthcare provider, and any decision you make about your food or your supplement should be made with the one-on-one help of a qualified provider. So if you have a medical condition or you are pregnant or nursing, please check with your physician first. I always tell people too, you can run the product information pages by the pharmacist. The pharmacist has a better understanding of interactions and things that may trigger something else with certain herbs that are in our products. So your health is your most valuable asset. So make sure that you're making informed decisions. So we've had detox a little backwards. We have an excellent kit that we've used. We've had excellent results, but here's something that's kind of flipped everything for me after studying cocoBLUE and remineralization and having the body be prepared for a detox. Most people reach for the flush first, right? And they skip this one step that actually decides whether or not any of this actually works. So part of that is like trying to wring out a dry sponge. There's nothing there to give. So tonight we're going to talk about how you get your sponge soft and full first. And when the cleanse comes, your body is actually ready to respond. You put in before, you pull out. That's the whole idea of tonight. So it takes a whole team. Your body is absolutely brilliant. Detox is not one organ doing all the work. The liver plays a very important part of that, but it's a whole team. Your liver, your lungs, your kidney, your skin, your colon, your lymphatic system, your digestive system, they all the way down to your individual cells, right? We've talked about cellular health on almost every call, and those are vital to your overall health. And so all of this is working together to break down, neutralize, and remove what you no longer need. So when one teammate, the cells get overwhelmed, you get diseases, right? The whole team is going to feel that. And when you support the whole team, your body works absolutely beautifully. We had some great testimonies before the call started, just on 2 or 3 examples of how these products are just so designed for the body. And so this here, this picture that you see, the skin, the colon, the lungs, all of that, that is what we call your terrain. And tonight we're going to talk about feeding it. So your body is actually detoxing right now while you're on this call. Let me know in the comments if you knew that. Put a 1 if you knew that your body is actually in detox mode right now. It's something that happens all the time. Detox is not a weekend event. It's not a 3-day event. It's not a juice you drink for 3 days. Your body is detoxing right now. While you sit here listening to me every second of every day, it never stops. So our job is never to start detox. Our job is to support a system that's already running. And tonight we're going to help it work even better. So phase 1 is breaking it down. So let's take you inside the process, because once you see this, then everything else is going to click for you. And the first step is the breakdown phase. Your body takes what you no longer need and it breaks it into smaller pieces. And this happens in the liver through a series of enzyme reactions we call phase 1. Okay. Think of it as opening up the package so it can be handled correctly, right? You get a box from Amazon, you open it up, it's crystal, you handle it very gently, whatever that is, okay? So here's why this phase matters. So if phase 1, your liver is backed up, your body can't move forward. That's why we do the liver cleanses, okay? Those pieces stay in circulation, all those toxins, all those bad things for your body, and it causes more stress instead of being removed. It can be an overabundance of those things that can actually end up making you feel kind of sick. It's called a Herxheimer reaction. So phase 2 is getting it out. And so once those toxins are broken down into smaller pieces, your body begins the work of getting them out. And it does that through your elimination pathways, your kidneys, your liver, your colon, your lungs, your skin. So if you have a breakout during a detox session, that's probably your body saying, I'm overwhelmed. There's a lot coming out right now. I can't process this. And so this phase 2, it depends on flow, on hydration, on minerals, and on open pathways. And if this elimination is slow or it's blocked, those toxins are going to get reabsorbed right back in, and they're going to cause damage. And this is exactly why support matters every single day. The flow is how your body lets go. Okay, let me say that again. The flow is how your body lets go. Very important stage for detoxing. Then we have phase 3, and that's moving through, okay? There is one more step. This is the step that ties everything together. This is the transport phase, okay? Once the liver packages up what needs to go, your body still has to carry it out. And the toxins get bundled, loaded into your bile and blood, and move through the pathways and finally released, gone for good. Okay. This step runs on hydration, minerals, and on open drainage pathways. And when that transport system stalls, they get a flat tire, it can't, the engine blows, whatever that is, the work of phase 1 and phase 2 gets undone. Everything you work to release can settle right back in. So this is where the hydration and the minerals truly earn their keep. So all roads lead to the liver. If there is one organ that is above all, the center of all of it, it is your liver. After that first breakdown, everything moves to the liver. Okay, so we have to make sure that our liver is healthy, which is why I love Soul Superfood so incredibly much. It is your body's command center, and it is deciding what to reuse, what to bypass, what to transport, and what to send on. And when that liver is overwhelmed, the whole process slows down. So supporting your liver is one of the most powerful things you can do for your health. And obviously for me and some other people on the call, I'm not going to call others out who are on the sobriety journey, but if you are, let me know in the comments how many years sober, days, weeks you are. I'm 3 years and 3 months myself. Lots of damage in there, and I've spent the last 3 years just really nurturing that liver health. So let's look at what the liver actually relies on to do its job. Again, it is back to hydration, nutrition, antioxidants, minerals, and real rest and calm. So hold on to that list because we are going to get back to that here in just a second. So letting go creates the free radicals. And here's the piece that hardly anyone will tell you. When your body lets go of what it's been storing, that release creates the oxidative stress within the body. And so think of it like a little smoke that comes off the process. The antioxidants are what keep the clean and comfortable, okay? They handle this smoke so the whole thing feels smooth instead of harsh. And so remember that word antioxidant because it's coming back in a big way. So let's talk about water because this one surprises a lot of people. Water alone is not hydration. You can drink glass after glass and still be dry where it counts. Your cells need the minerals to actually pull the water in and hold it. And true hydration happens inside the cell, not just in the glass that you're throwing down your throat. So it's not only how much you drink, it's whether your body can actually use it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to everybody? Let me see. There we go. Let's count 24. Yes. Okay. That makes sense. Good. Okay. So inflammation is the brake pedal. And there is one thing that quietly stops all of this. And I'm going to make you wait for the full story because that will be coming up. But inflammation is the brake pedal on the detox. And a body stuck in low-grade inflammation holds on to instead of letting go. And it's too busy putting out fires to take out the trash. Okay, that's inflammation. Too busy putting out fires to take out the trash. We are going to go deep on inflammation and detox next week and how cocoBLUE supports that as well. I keep seeing all these great testimonies about cocoBLUE and I'm like, you guys, just wait 30, 45 days, 60 days, like the inflammation is it's going to kick in. The inflammation benefit's going to kick in. So we're going to cover that next week. So you support, the body does the work. That's a simple principle, again, and underneath all of it. You support it and the body does the work. And that's what all of these products do. They support the body so it can do the work that it's intended to do. You don't force a detox. You could not micromanage these pathways if you tried. What you can do is create the condition and the environment within the body so that your body can do the work it has always known how to do. That's the terrain principle. the immune system, the detox pathways, the cardiovascular system, the skeletal system, the central nervous system. It is all connected. That is the terrain work of all of it. You prepare the ground and the nature grows. How many of you put a garden in this year? You had to prepare that ground for the vegetables to grow. And it's the same concept with terrain healing. So here's one last pathway, and I had somebody request to me to do a call on this. So we will get this into the schedule after the detox call or after the liver cleanse, but we're going to go deep on the methylation and stuff with the cocoBLUE. So we want to talk about this pathway briefly here, and this one is kind of the quiet hero. So it's called methylation, and it is a master switch. And this pathway helps run your detox, your energy, your mood, and the way your body can repair itself. And it depends on active B vitamins to keep turning over. So small steps here make a big impact. And if you've not watched the replay of the vitamin B video that I did, I wasn't supposed to talk about cocoBLUE yet, but I just could not miss the opportunity to talk about B vitamins. So some of you knew, some of you didn't know, but the playlist on YouTube will be the one with kind of the gold banner in the background. So when methylation is supported, then you've got so much downstream that gets easier for your body. So keep that in mind because it comes back to. So fed, hydrated, calm, then clear. Okay, let us bring it all together now. So when we give the body the real nutrients, the real hydration, and less inflammation, and detox stops being a struggle. That's the main goal right there. So nutrients for the pathways, antioxidants for the oxidative load, true hydration at the cellular level, and a calmer body so the brake comes off and the gas pedal is pushed. That's a lot of boxes to check every single day. So the obvious question is, what does all of this do? One simple step. What does that look like? Well, let me introduce you to my new friend, cocoBLUE. cocoBLUE is going to provide you with a whole new you. And this is what you put in. This is your foundation in a glass. This is the answer to everything we just talked about. The nutrition, the minerals, the hydration, the calm, the B vitamins, the methylation, all the things your body needs every single day, given to you in 2 scoops, once a day or twice a day. Some people are doing 1 scoop in the morning, 1 scoop after lunch. We've trained on how to take that and stuff, but if you have any questions, comment below, and I'm sure one of the other people on the team can help you with that. So cocoBLUE is how you do all of this. It's a whole food blue drink built from real ocean and plant nutrition, the land and sea minerals. Like we covered we're not meant to just eat or consume minerals and plants from the land. We need to have those ocean minerals in there as well. There's no synthetic powders. This has been put in step. This is the part people skip, is the mineralization, getting your body healthy, making sure that you're ready for this detox. So what is inside this magical little blue powder? I can't talk enough about my love for this. Like, I'm so in love with blue. I'm buying blue clothing. I've never bought blue clothing in my life. That's how much in love with cocoBLUE I am. So what is inside? Because every ingredient has earned its place. And in true Alexandria Brighton style, it is perfection in a bag. Paula herself said she has never seen anything so beautiful in a formulation from Alexandria before. It's absolutely just brilliance. And so for nutrition, you've got the blue spirulina, you've got the moringa, you've got the chlorella, and then that's real whole food right there. Then for the antioxidants, you got the butterfly pea flower, plus the alma vitamin C at 100% of the daily value. Then for minerals, you've got the magnesium from 8 plant sources, with Icelandic kelp and sea vegetable blend, the iodine at 100%. For hydration, you've got the coconut water powder, so your cells can actually hold the water that you drink. That's kind of like the binder for everything else in this beautiful bag, is that coconut water. And then for methylation, you've got the full B complex with folate in its active methylfolate form. That's huge with people with methylation issues. This is real food, you guys. This is like having a salad of all these wonderful things in this beautiful little powder we get to drink. Then the other key thing here is this is what makes cocoBLUE different than anything else you're going to find on the market. Most supplements are isolated synthetic fragments, single nutrients made in a lab and dropped into a capsule, and your body does not always know what to do with a fragment. It has to recognize that whole food. That'd be like giving it something, just a piece of something, and it's like, I don't know what this is. So it is the real food nutrition grown by nature, obviously organic because we wouldn't sell anything else or share anything else. It's delivered in a form that your body is going to recognize and say, oh my gosh, I have been waiting my whole life to taste you. Every scoop is going to bring the cofactors, the minerals, the antioxidants, and the hydration together the way that nature packaged them for us. The blue spirulina is cold water extracted to protect it. The B vitamins are coming from food. The folate is already in its active form. Your body was not designed for fragments. It was designed to be fed. So now I want you to give a peek at what's coming, because this is where we are headed. At the end of July, we are going to begin a 3-day liver cleanse together, and that is going to start July 28th. Okay. So who do you know that probably needs a liver detox? And I will tell you this, if you've never done a liver detox, or if you know someone that has never done a liver detox, they probably need a liver detox. This is going to help support liver and bile flow. We've talked about the estrogen dominance. If the liver is not, I just had this conversation today, which wasn't on my notes, but I'm bringing it up. I had a conversation today with a friend of mine whose mother passed away from an estrogen dominant cancer like mine. And the liver cannot clean that up. So you have this dominance of estrogen. So liver cleanses are so vital, especially for women's health. And so this is going to, this is going to help renew, eliminate, release all of that yuck. It supports healthy liver and bile flow. It's going to promote the gentle elimination, supports hydration and mineral balance, helps your energy and mental clarity, and prepares your body for deeper cleansing down the road. So 3 focus days to help your body do exactly what it was intended to do. And we're going to walk you through all of it over the next couple of weeks. So make sure you mark your calendars, same bat channel, same bat time, every single Thursday. We're going to come back and we're going to walk you through the liver cleanse, why you need it, what's important, how does it work, how do you take it, what do you do with the products. We're going to make sure that you enter this with full knowledge, because your knowledge about your health is so incredibly powerful. Okay. So there is the liver cleanse there. I forgot to skip to that page, but there we go. So together we rise. Thank you, my friend. This is how we do it here. We go deep. We understand why. And then we understand what becomes obvious. With me every Thursday, 7 o'clock Central. You don't have to do this alone. We want to empower you. So in speaking of next week, here's where we're going through June 25th. We're going to be, next week, we're going to be talking about the quiet fire that keeps your body from letting go. A body stuck in low-grade inflammation holds on, like I said earlier, instead of letting go. And we're going to dig into exactly why and what to do about it. It's the brake pedal I told you about to pin earlier. So bring a friend, mark your calendars, and I will see you next Thursday at 7 o'clock Central. If you're watching this on replay, please get back to whoever shared this video with you and make sure to leave a comment. We look forward to seeing you on the next week's call, and we look forward to seeing you in the liver cleanse. That's all I've got tonight, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the Detox Diva community. I appreciate you, and we will see you next week.